Hi guys, everyone watching the playback, thank you so much for watching. I'm Hillary LeMay and I love sharing tips and tricks with you guys about essential oils and how to use your oils. Hi guys! Hi everybody! So we're going to get right to it today, you guys, because the recipe is going to take a little while. So we are going to be talking about the Valentine's grooming guide for your guys in your life, your boyfriend, your husband, your fiance, your dad, your brother, your uncle, all the guys that you love in your life, and you want to share essential oils with them and wellness with them. If you're new to my Periscope channel, you can swipe to the right or swipe up if you want to share this broadcast with your followers on Instagram, not Instagram, but on Facebook or Twitter or Periscope. And thank you so much. You can tap the bottom of the screen as many times as you want to show me love that you like this, these recipes that we're doing. Hi, hon. Yay, hi, Debbie. So, yeah, with that, we're going to get started. And Valentine's Day is this weekend, so I thought this would be a great opportunity to highlight some recipes that are for the guys in our lives that we love so much. And if you saw our demo last month that George and I did on the pre-shave and beard oil, these two recipes are going to complement that really nice and make a trifecta. Hi, hon. Love you. And you'll be able to have a pre-shave or beard oil and then a shaving cream and an aftershave. So, and George had requested these recipes, and I had done a couple trials and some errors along the way, so hopefully you guys enjoy this recipe. First, what we're going to do is add 2/3 cup of shea butter to a double boiler. And what I did ahead of time is I cut these into smaller pieces so they melt faster. And so I'm just going to pour these into my double boiler here. We're not going camping or glamping. Got the campfire stove out though. So we're going to melt all these down, and it'll just take a few minutes, which is why I wanted to get started a little sooner. And then this is 2/3 cup of cocoa butter, and it's a little bright, but I grated it really fine so it melts faster also. You're just going to add that 2/3 cup of shea butter, 2/3 cup of cocoa butter, and then you're going to add 1/4 cup of fractionated coconut oil. This is just liquid coconut oil that we use to dilute our essential oils. And these recipes are inexpensive and they're fun. They make great gifts. We are making shaving cream and alcohol-free aftershave. And so right now what I'm doing is just melting down the butters. And this is the shea butter that I use. It's just raw organic shea butter. I got this from my local health food store. And then we're also using raw organic unrefined cocoa butter. And we're using liquid fractionated coconut oil. And if you're not familiar with cocoa butter, it comes in a bar and it kind of smells like chocolatey. It looks like a big bar. It was about this big, and then I've used it several times. But it lasts a really long time, and it's super thick. It's quite thick, and so it just takes a little bit of time to melt it down. So you can see I'm just melting down and stirring occasionally. And what we're going to do is melt these two butters down with the coconut oil. And then once everything's melted, we're going to add our essential oils. And then I'll show you what we're going to do next. And in this recipe, we're using peppermint, melaleuca, and cypress. And if you missed any of the measurements, you can catch the replay. It'll be available for 24 hours on Periscope. So, but for those of you who just joined, we are making some recipes for the men in our lives for Valentine's Day or for whenever. And this recipe is a shaving cream. And it has 2/3 cup of shea butter, 2/3 cup of cocoa butter, and 1/4 cup of liquid fractionated coconut oil, and your favorite essential oils. I like peppermint because it's nice and cooling and invigorating for the skin. Cypress is also very healing for the skin, and melaleuca is tea tree oil, and it's very cleansing for the skin. And if you're just joining us, you can swipe to the right or swipe up to share this broadcast with your followers on Twitter and on Facebook and on Periscope. We are excited to spend Valentine's Day this year. We've got a date day planned. George and I are going to enjoy the day out. We're getting couples massages, which is super long overdue. We're really excited about that. Hopefully you and your sweetie have something wonderful planned. And if you don't have a sweetie, hopefully you grab a friend or take yourself out on a fun day and treat yourself something nice. So we are just going to melt these down, and it just takes a minute. And it smells so nice, and these recipes are also pretty unisex as well. You can do any combination of oils that you like. In fact, I actually made this recipe when I was testing it out, and I made a few extra batches. I made a batch for myself, and the batch that I made has jasmine in it. So if you guys have not smelled jasmine, it is incredible. I love it. But you can also use Passion, which is doTERRA's inspiring blend. And it has jasmine and rose and some beautiful oils in there that are very luxurious. You can do geranium, wild orange, balance, any combination of flavors, lavender, but it's really nice and it's unisex. So if you don't have a sweetie or honey, or if you're a guy watching this and you want to make this for your sweetie or honey, you can use any recipe, any combination of essential oils that you want. So again, we're just melting these butters down. This is shea butter, cocoa butter, and liquid fractionated coconut oil. And I like to grate it or cut it into smaller pieces before I melt it down. It just takes less time than, you know, the first couple times I did recipes like this where you need beeswax or shea butter or cocoa butter, things that are solid at room temperature. When I was using bricks or blocks of those materials, it would take me 20-30 minutes to melt them down, and it was just not efficient. And the purpose of these recipes is to have fun, but also to save time and money and have fun while you're doing it, and you might lose interest if you're having to stir for 20 minutes. So we're almost there. Just a few more pieces left to melt down. Let me know where you're watching from, you guys. I'm excited to share this with you all. Valentine's Day is such a fun holiday. It's a holiday for two. Isn't that fun? So whether you have a sweetie or not, you can grab a friend or a family member, sister or brother. Hi Mel. And if any of you are watching that you don't have any essential oils yet, but you want to get started, hi guys. Hi from Tennessee, Washington, Raleigh. Oh, hi Heather. Hi Liz. Yay. If you don't have any essential oils and you want to get started, I'd love to mentor you. You can send me an email on my Periscope profile page. There's a link to my email address. Hi Sula. And if anyone wants to enroll this year, you'll get this awesome book called The Essential Life. It is a great reference guide. It's a little bright, hard to see. But if you're following along in this book, the recipes I'm doing are on page 402. And these are some recipes for the guys. The shaving cream and the aftershave are here. And this book is so awesome. I love sharing this book with my team members that are new and helping them have resources to enjoy their oils and learn how to use all their oils. All right, so we are about there. I'm going to turn this off because it's a little steamy over here. And I'm going to try to move this out of the way. Okay. All right. Without burning myself. Awesome. So here you have all the melted. The book is crucial. Yeah, you guys, the book is awesome. Hi, Leilani. So this is 2/3 cup fractionated, 1/4 cup fractionated coconut oil, 2/3 cup cocoa butter, and 2/3 cup shea butter. You can get the book on oillife.com, or if you want to get started with essential oils, you can send me an email and you'll get it free when you start your journey. So then what you do is you just take this recipe and let it cool. You're going to let it cool all the way. And I know it's tempting to want to dig into it before it's cool, but I promise you it'll be worth it. You need to let it cool. I do like it better than the Modern Essentials guide because the Oil Life book has recipes and pictures, and I don't believe that the Modern Essentials has all that. But I do like the Modern Essentials app. I like having it on the go. So what I usually do is to cool it faster, I transfer this liquid to another glass bowl so that it cools faster because this container is hot from the double boiler that we made. And I just used about 1 inch or 2 of water. It doesn't take a lot. If you don't want to do a double boiler type of situation, you can also microwave it. But I find that it just goes faster when you do it in the double boiler. So then you just let this cool, and I'm talking about 3 to 4 hours. So if you want to do this for a night recipe, like to give someone as a gift in an evening, and you're not gonna do it until the morning, do it first thing in the morning. Let it cool. Let it cool all the way 3 to 4 hours. And then what you're going to do is take your KitchenAid mixer. A stand mixer works best just because you can kind of set it and leave it alone. You don't have to handle it. But if you don't have a stand mixer, you can just use a hand mixer, and you're going to whip it for about 5 to 10 minutes. And because I didn't want to take that long of your time for this demo, I went ahead and already made it. But you're going to whip it, and if you've ever taken egg whites and whipped them into like meringues or anything like that, it's the same kind of process. So you're going to keep whipping it. It's going to still look like this after it's cool. So don't expect it to cool down. Don't expect it to look cool down or look white or lighter color. It's still going to look like this while it's cool. So you're going to whip it thoroughly for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then it's going to be a creamy, kind of thick texture. And then when you're done, it looks like this. I use the whip attachment. No, I use the whip attachment, not the paddle. The paddle is not going to get enough air in there. You need the whip, the whisk attachment. For anyone that's not familiar with the KitchenAid mixer, it's the one that looks like a large whisk. It's just sort of like a metal whisk, not the paddle. But yeah, so this is our final product, the shaving cream, and I just use my little Dymo Electrotag label maker and my cap stickers that are available in the back office for like 50 cents. And you can see that it looks really beautiful. And so once you've let it cool for a moment, you can go ahead and add your essential oils. We're going to add cypress, so we're going to add 5 drops of cypress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Peppermint. Peppermint is so nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to add melaleuca, which is tea tree oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it, you guys. We made shaving cream. It's really fun. You can get the kids involved in the whipping part. I wouldn't let them do the double boiler unless they're a little older, but you can definitely let them help you whip it. They can take turns because, 5 or 10 minutes, you're going to get a little bored. So that's why I was suggesting if you use the KitchenAid mixer, you can just set it on medium or even high, but just set it on medium, leave it alone, come back in a couple minutes, check on it, and you'll know that it's ready when it looks like whipped cream. And this is really beautiful. Oils last, it just depends on what oils you're talking about. The top 10, the top 10 oils in the Family Physician Kit, we go through those pretty quickly because I'm sharing oils a lot. I'm doing workshops and events and sharing oils, making recipes for friends and family and teachers and all kinds of things. But the oils can last a really long time. The large bottles, these have 250 drops, and we only use 5 drops for this recipe, and this recipe will last a really long time. And so once the liquid mixture is whipped and it's fluffy, then you can store it in a glass container of your choosing, and it's going to be a little thick. So I don't want you to be disappointed and think you messed it up or did it wrong. I promise you, it's going to be thick like coconut oil at room temperature. It's not going to be foamy. It's not going to be like soapy like what you're used to, but I promise it works so beautifully. And I actually tried mine, the version that I did with the jasmine. I tried it for myself in the shower, and I used it on my legs and on my underarm area, and it's super luxurious and moisture rich. Normally when we shave, I know guys and girls, you just feel sort of irritated afterward, and it's a really nice smooth feeling that's left on your skin, because most of us, we moisturize our legs, or for the guys, they do an aftershave lotion or whatever after shaving because of that irritation and to soothe it. And with this, with these shaving creams, you are going to feel so soothed afterwards. Yeah, so again, I made this a version for myself, and this is with jasmine. But if you don't have jasmine, you can also use passion, the inspiring blend that doTERRA came out with, the emotional blends. But for the guys version, I use cypress, melaleuca, and peppermint, and this will last a really long time, and this will be so beautiful with your pre-shave or beard oil and the aftershave. So let's go get to the aftershave. All right, so for the aftershave, all you're going to need is an amber glass bottle and witch hazel. I use alcohol-free because I just, the point is to try to eliminate that burn from the skin as much as possible. And we're going to use some vitamin E oil and argan oil. This is organic argan oil, certified organic argan oil, not like an argan oil serum that you might find elsewhere. This has nothing but argan oil, so it's really good quality. I use it on my face, I use it all over, and it works really well for George. So we are going to use wild orange, grapefruit, peppermint, and melaleuca for the aftershave. It's going to smell really nice, and this is so easy. So you're just going to take whatever bottle you have. This is about a 1 or 2 ounce bottle, and I'm going to put about 3 drops of the argan oil. Put this here. And about 3 drops of vitamin E oil. And these are just going to help seal the pores and help restore the skin and really make that skin look nice and healthy. And then we're going to do our oils, and we are going to do about 10 drops of each oil. This is grapefruit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For those of you just joining, we are working on some Valentine gift ideas for our men, the men in our lives, and you can also use these recipes for Father's Day or birthdays or whenever. And this is a alcohol-free aftershave. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and this is peppermint. And if you're enjoying this broadcast, you can tap the screen at the bottom as much as you want to let me know that you are enjoying it. And you can share it with your followers, swipe right or swipe up. This is wild orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And when I first started making this recipe and I was testing it out, I've actually been testing this one out for about a month because it just wasn't quite there yet. And so we started out with a really small bottle because you know, you don't want to waste oils, you don't want to waste your carrier oils, but now that we've perfected and that George is really happy with this combination, I've moved up to a larger bottle. And you can see I just use my handy little label maker again, just put aftershave, and I use those little cap stickers you can find in the back office for 50 cents to label all your blends and potions and lotions. And then we're going to do Melaleuca, 10 drops of that. And then all we're going to do is top this with our alcohol-free witch hazel. And again, this is a Thayer's brand. This is one of my favorite brands because it's alcohol-free. And we're just going to fill it up. That's it. You can use a funnel, you can take the top off, whatever works for you, but this is just super easy because the top has it's a little squeezy bottle. Do-do-do-do-do. All right, we are about there. Okay, so we've added our witch hazel, we've added our oils, we've added our organic argan oil. This is my favorite brand. And we've added our vitamin E oil, just 3 drops of each to give it some nice richness. And then we're going to put the top on and just give it a little flip. And there you have it. We've made aftershave and we made shaving cream. Yeah, you can do half the recipe. The argan oil, I got this on Amazon. This is my favorite argan oil. It's called Voilave Organics, USDA certified. It's for your skin, hair, and nails. It's really awesome stuff. I really love this. I use it, I usually put a drop of it in my foundation before I apply it to my face. I'll put it in my hair serum. I'm going to do a Periscope about my hair serum later on in the coming weeks. But yeah, these are great to add to your pre-shave oil or beard oil, and package all these 3 up either with like some slippers or maybe a fluffy robe or you know, your honey's favorite candy. But this is just a really great way to show your love because these are made with love, and you know, these are chemical-free products, and we love sharing just great ways for you. Yeah, a great Dollar Shave Club razor or some new pajamas, anything that your guy loves. And another great gift idea too that many people might not know about is this athlete's kit from doTERRA. I love the little zipper pouch. It's a cool way to travel, or your husband or boyfriend or any of the guys in your life can put this in their bag. But it comes with a tube of Deep Blue and then 5 of the main oils. So it comes with Breathe, On Guard, Melaleuca, Lavender, and Peppermint. And this is a really great gift idea that's compact, and you can use the zipper pouch for, you know, whatever. You can fit your razor in there, anything that you can think of. This is a really great, cool little gift idea. Yeah, it keeps the oil and the rub together without them clinking around in the gym bag or in their briefcase for work. And another cool little idea too is if you saw my Periscope that I did on the Himalayan salt infusions, I found this cool set of 30 gift tins from the craft store for like $10 or something. And so you can pour any extra mixture that you have from the shaving cream. And if you've done one for yourself, you know, for the ladies, you can use whatever oils you like, but you can also make them into little mini travel jars. And so when your honey's traveling or you're traveling, you can just take this with you on the go. And it's a great way to have your necessities without having to bring your big full tub, because this is a little bit clunky because it's glass. And before I sign off, I wanted to remind you guys, if you were not on the Periscope that I did on Thursday, to take advantage of the Etsy discount code that my sweet friend Raylene had provided all of my followers, 20% off at the We Keep It Real Natural Living Apothecary on Etsy. She is the lovely lady behind the Keep It Real dryer balls. And if you type in the code Hillary20, you'll be able to take advantage of this deal until February 14th, until Valentine's Day. So I hope you guys will take advantage of that. I love sharing these great tips with you guys. I can't wait to see you guys on Thursday for Throw It Out Thursday. We're going to do some fun recipes then. And if you need any support or have questions about your oils, just always shoot me an email. I don't mind helping you even if you're not on my team. My recipes are on Instagram and on Facebook, and I'm going to go back and edit my Instagram post that I made this morning, and I'll share the recipes there. But if you have any questions about any of the measurements or anything that I showed, you can always send me an email. And again, my email is shown on my Periscope profile page. Thanks, Effie. Hi. Thanks, hon. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys have a great night, and I hope you have an even better Valentine's Day. I'll see you guys Thursday, though, on Throw It Out Thursday. And until then, I'll talk to you later. Bye.